out here on the range. It's a wonderful 95-degree day towards the end of October here in the desert. And we are here with the HK CC9. It is a safe and clear firearm. And we're here to do the very first shots through it and get you the initial impressions. I did an unboxing video. Overall, my initial impressions were very good quality. I like the form factor. I like the feel, the grip. You know, the slide was a little, you know, it sprung pretty heavy, definitely. And, you know, I was definitely, the slide catch here was really, really tough and sort of stiff to get used. So we'll see if that loosens up today. I put a TLR 7 sub on it. However, I don't know that this is going to hold. I think it's on there, maybe a little more precarious than I would like. So I can't say that this is a good light for it. It may not be a TLR 7 sub compatible pistol at the end of the day. So just keep that in mind if you're saying, oh, look, he has a TLR 7 sub. I'm going to go add one to mine. I can't validate that this is the right light. We may see it come flying off to a day. So let's get the first rounds through this pistol and put it through its paces a little bit to a day and see what we think. Okay, I'm at the 3 yard, 9 feet away from the target. We've just got a standard sort of IPSC target here. I'm going to start off with the 10 round mag. It comes with the 10 and a 12 round. The 12 round I really like in the sense that it gives you a place for your pinky. This one, the 10 round, not so much. But we'll just go and put a couple of rounds in the target here and see what we think. Okay, those are the first 10 rounds through the pistol. My first impression, I was expecting, to be honest, a lot snappier gun. And I sort of, you know, I hate it when people say, hey, is that snappy? And you know, the pistol's this size. Yeah, it's going to be a little snappy from what you're shooting. But my expectation is it's not as wild as I was expecting it to be. It's actually a good shooter in the context of a micro compact, which I think this is the category that they're saying that this is in. So again, I was expecting something a lot more unwieldy. It's not that way. It's shot, from my perspective, pretty well. And let's go take a look at how the first 10 rounds hit here. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all 10 rounds. There's the initial grouping, so not too bad. I would say that's, you know, fairly accurate. The sights on this I really liked. It was pretty easy to acquire a good sight picture. There's like a tritium sight on that, which is really good. So it helps you to acquire that fairly quickly. All right, so let's load the 12 round mag, and maybe what we'll do is we'll try to put it in this box right up here and see how that looks. We're going to load up the 12 round mag. And you can see that this 12 round magazine has this little pinky rest right here. And that just feels a lot better than the 10 round. So we're going to try to put it into the head box and see how well we can get every shot in there. Okay, so 12 rounds, safe and clear. And let's see how the slide catch is doing. Still a little stiff, but getting a lot better. So that's good to see. Okay, so here's the 12 rounds. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stacked a few like right here, which is great. Fairly tight grouping. And so again, at 3 yards, which in the scenarios that theoretically you'd be using this type of pistol in, certainly within that 3 yard distance, this thing can be shot fairly accurately. I think with more use, you can get even better. But all in all, first impressions are, yeah, nice, accurate pistol. Recoil management is certainly pretty solid. Snappy, yes, but not as snappy as I was expecting, and sort of a little bit smoother shooter than what I was expecting to have out of the box. So let's back up and let's try it from a longer distance. Okay, so I moved back to about 10 yards, roughly 30 feet. I just want to try a little bit at the distance. I'm sure the groups will open up quite substantially, but also wanted to try some different ammo. In the 10 round, I've got MagTech 115 grain, and in the 12 round mag here, I've got S&B 124 grain. So I was shooting some mil surplus through it. It ate it fine, but I just want to try some other ammo types since I'm out here. So we'll start off with the MagTech 115 grain. All right, I already noticed that spring is already not quite as heavy. So for what's that worth, it definitely seems to be breaking in pretty nicely. So let's just see if we can get it on target here. Okay, so 10 rounds, let's go see how we did on that. Okay, so at roughly 30 feet, certainly had some opening up of the groups here. All in all, not too bad. It looks like it's shooting just a little low. I'm gonna try adjusting on the next set and see if I can get that up just a little bit higher. But definitely, I would say a torso MOA for sure, and not too bad. Okay, we're gonna try the 12 round. Now this is the S&B 124 grain. So see how we do there. All right, let's go take a look. Okay, I purposely adjusted my aim here a little bit just to make sure I was going a little bit higher, and certainly we can see the impact of that. So at 10 yards, 30 feet roughly, got most of them, all except for one in the A zone. There's a circular sort of A on this particular target, so not too bad at that distance. And again, you know, the recoil on this thing is just a lot less than what I was expecting, so that's a really pleasant surprise for me. Really nice shooter, actually. Okay, we are back at about 15 yards or 45 feet, so we've come back about another 5 yards. I'm going to try the S&B 124 grain, and then to wrap things up, we'll do 10 rounds of Spirit Gold Dots, some hollow point, and just to make sure there's no issues with recycling that. So let's see what we can do at 15 yards. Okay, the slide catch definitely starting to break in. No problem getting that down. So again, if you're at your gun store, you're going to find that this slide is super stiff and that slide catch is damn near impossible to release. Rest assured, it breaks in. So let's go ahead and try it, see if I can get on target at this distance. All right, let's go see how we did there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, did I throw a few? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we had 10 rounds. Okay, so yeah, a little bit high on that one, but not too bad. Majority sort of wound up in the upper A. So again, at 15 yards, not a bad little shooter there. We're gonna try the hollow point here at about 15 yards. Correction on that last one, I shot the 12 rounder, so I may have thrown 2 on that one. I think I only counted 10 rounds. So we'll try to do better, try to get all 10 on that target, and take it from there. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go see how we did. Definitely much wider grouping here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 10 near torso. I'm going to count these 2 as sort of out. We'll count, so 8, basically. We'll give ourselves credit for that one there. But again, much wider group at the distance. So I would say your effective range is probably 30 yard or 10 yards and in, and that's probably the most effective range with this thing. But still, even at 15 yards, you're still on target. And again, I'm not the greatest quality shooter by any stretch of the imagination. I'm sure with more time and practice on this particular pistol, you can do a lot better. So, but it's promising. Again, expectations. Again, I had fairly low expectations for the experience here, and so far they're being exceeded. So pretty happy with it. Okay, let's just try a couple of bill drills just to see how it sort of cycles and feeds under a little bit faster volume of fire here. Okay, I don't have a beeper with me, so we'll just sort of go when we go. Majority sort of chest. Had two sort of out here, but not too bad. That's under some more rapid fire, so not too bad. We'll just finish up the magazine here and just empty out the mag. Right. Good times. Yeah, okay. Threw a few more out here under that last rapid fire, but again, we were at 9 feet 3 yards roughly, so not too bad. Okay, I want to get some slow-mo footage for you guys, so you can check out the recoil on it. So we'll slow this down, and I'm just going to do 6 rapid fire here. Okay, we'll do another rapid 6 here. Okay, and just for giggles, I'm going to go get my XMacro. I know it's a different class of firearm. It's heavier, but we'll put 6 through that really quick, maybe actually 12, just to give you guys a sense of the recoil there. Okay, let's try it with the XMacro AXG Legion. Again, it's not the same class, not the same type of pistol, but I just want to give a sense of recoil comparison. So I'm just going to put 6 shots rapidly through it. Okay, we'll do another round here. All right, we'll try it with the HK again, just do the final 10 rounds so you can get another comparison. All right, and here's the final 10 rounds we'll put through on the first impressions on the HK CC9. And again, just give you a little bit of comparison on the overall recoil. We've seen the Sig P365 AXG has a built-in comp. It's a lot heavier. It's an aluminum frame. So again, keep all that in mind. Okay, and final 4. Right, final 2, sorry. Okay. Here we go. And we are clear and safe on that one. So that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that sort of comparison. We'll wrap it up now. Okay, so first impressions on the HK CC9. Safe and clear, guys. All in all, I have to say that I am pleasantly surprised. This was my first Micro 9. That's what they call the category. I wanted something to give me just another option in my everyday carry. I normally carry the Sig P365 AXG Legion. Sometimes even that's just a little large or heavy. If I'm going out, I usually carry it in a chest pouch. I just wanted something for other occasions that was smaller and more compact. So I was looking at Micro 9s and just had my eye. And so when this came out, I said, you know what, HK's got a good reputation for quality. Let me just go get this. It'll, you know, give me something to vlog about. And I have to say, my expectations, based on what I have felt before and picking things up, I always felt a little plasticky. The, you know, triggers weren't that great. And of course, you know, in that form factor, you're going to make some sacrifices. So I thought at the end of the day that, you know, yeah, I'm going to get one. I just wasn't in any hurry. So after shooting this, I have to say I'm really pleasantly surprised getting these first rounds in. Is it snappy? Yeah, snappier than the P365 for sure. But I was expecting something to be a little more unwieldy in this form factor. And it's not. I mean, I think anyone can really shoot this. Is it the right pistol for people that maybe have some arthritis or don't necessarily have the wrist strength? I don't know. This spring is still pretty heavy. Even though it is loosening up and the slide catch is beginning to loosen up nicely. I can now do it with one thumb here. It's still pretty stout. So again, if you've got sort of some arthritis or you don't have the wrist strength or something like that, this may not be right for a U. I think as much as can be said, it's a flat shooter in the Micro 9 form factor. Yeah, it's, you know, again, the recoil here is a lot less than I was expecting. I actually enjoy shooting it. It's actually a fun gun to shoot, and I think you guys would really like it. Is it something that you should run out and, you know, replace your current Micro 9 with? No. I think if this is for someone who, if you're in the market for a Micro 9, I would certainly, you know, bring this out on like the table, the Sig P365. You know, I think Smith & Wesson has one. I think Hellcat has like an offering there, and you guys probably know more than I do all the offerings in that category. But I would say what you should do is you shouldn't write off the HK CC9. I think you need to put it on the table with the others, give it a fair chance and see what you think. It may work for you, it may not work for you. In any event, you know, it's always important to get the right pistol for you. But I would say, yeah, you'd want to bring this as one of the key pistols in that category to consider. So from that standpoint, you know, really pleasantly surprised. I've got an optic on order. The light held, still pretty solid. I think I'm using insert 6, number 6 on the TLR 7 sub. But again, I wouldn't, you know, say, yeah, this is the right, you know, light for this pistol. Just be aware of that. It definitely, you know, I didn't know if I was going to find the right insert for it or not. But yeah, so far it seems to be holding, and I would definitely recommend getting a stronger screw. Anytime you use the TLR 7 sub, I have found that at some point this screw just shears off and it just goes flying. So it doesn't matter what pistol I have it on. You can see a video that I've done earlier on this particular light. There are people that, you know, offer stronger screws. I would definitely recommend that you get one. You know, try it on this particular firearm, but I would wait until there's some sort of official, yeah, we actually fit on this pistol and everything works fine. So far it's working for me, but like I say with the caveat, you know, I feel like it may not hold as well as I need it to in the future. So we'll see. I'll keep it on and keep shooting with it, and looking to get some more rounds through this and get a proper holster, and start to carry it, you know, and see how I like it, and again start training with it and working it. So all in all, surpassed my expectations. I'd recommend you guys sort of put it in your list of considerations. I think it's a viable offering within that Micro 9 category with the other fine pistols that are already there. So that's the initial assessment, initial rounds. Thanks for watching.